What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Redcat Live. You know what it is. If this is your first time here, welcome. This is a show that we have every week on end. We talk a little bit about what is the latest and greatest when it comes to Redcat products, maybe inventory updates, and sometimes we just shoot the breeze and have a good time with the barbershop feel to our scene. If you are a reoccurring member coming back for your 197th time, then thank you. I appreciate you. You guys are the reason I still have a job. So, yes. Let's say what's up to some of the folks that are already hanging out in the chat. Shay Kick, what's going on, good sir? Appreciate you so very much for hanging out with us. Of course, we got Nitro Pimp himself. What's going on with you? Vince Vargas is out here representing the 408 out of San Jose, California. I appreciate you so very much. We got Mike Solomon here saying what's up to everyone. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate you as always. Jacob Eckrai. Jacob, what's going on, good sir? Appreciate you as always. Hopefully New York is taking care of you out there. We got Mr. Francisco Garcia representing the 209, holding it down. So thank you so much for hanging out with us as well. Always a pleasure. Gino, what's going on with you, man? Represent Pueblo, Colorado. That's what's up. That's what's up. How's the weather up there, man? Hopefully it's spring starting to kick in, right? The snow is melted. Hopefully having a good vibe. Canon Music, what's going on with you out of Michigan? Thank you, man. We got Sunset Cruises here as well. Nash Smith from Elko, Nevada. That's what's up, man. I need to know where Elko is. I'm in Nevada often. I just never even knew that there was an Elko out there. Very cool. Very cool. Let's see here. Canon Music says, I hesitate to buy new RC cars since I've lost all my vision. Dude, I am so sorry to hear that, Canon. So it means you're not able to see this. You're actually hearing it, I'm assuming, right? So I appreciate you, man. Hopefully my voice is better than having to, hopefully seeing my face isn't what caused your vision issues. Cause I've always been told to have a face for radio. So maybe that's the thing. But I appreciate you, Cannon, man. I hope and wish you nothing but the best on that, bro. And yes, man, enjoy any sector of the hobby you can. I can only imagine how difficult it must be to be able to enjoy it when you can't physically see, what you're doing or being able to respectfully enjoy the vision of the RC in a scale fashion. Radio Crazy, what's going on with you out of Baltimore City? Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We got Chris Stanley back at it again. He's out there bumming some Mac Dre. Hey, that's what's up. Out there getting hyphy. Pierre Stern out of Germany. I don't know if you noticed or not, but they be getting stupid out there in Germany too. Pierre be like, look at this face off of Nike. The women like me. I'm dipped in butter. Oh, Sunset Cruises, what's going on with you, man? Radio Crazy, what's up, man? Appreciate you so much. Gino, you're getting lots of rain right now. Okay. Thank you for sharing, brother, man. Appreciate you. Ben and Nick, right? What's going on with you out to represent Indiana, holding it down? Thank you for hanging out with us as always. We got Sylvester. What's going on with you, man? Appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out with us today, boss man. Sunset Cruises. I don't know if I've seen your 59. I might have seen your 59. I see a lot of them. But we're going to talk about something that's going to give you an opportunity to send me a picture of your 59, because today the last Wednesday? Today is the last Wednesday of the month. That means that today we fire off the virtual car show so that we can start sharing with all you guys an email address so that you guys can share with me some photos, and we can do a virtual car show here next week to share with the entire world. So stay tuned, Sunset. I'm going to share that email address here in just a little bit. Jacob, I try to be, bro. I try to be, but like I said, it's a face. Candace, I don't know if that's really what it was. Your face might have caused it, but you never know. Blue Dooley, what's going on with you, man? Alfonso Ishida is in the house, man. Thank you, Alfonso. Thanks for hanging out with us. We got Mark. What's going on out of the 405? We got Dean. What's up, boss man? Mahalo, brother. Hopefully everyone's doing well out there, man. Thank you so much for all the love. We got Michelangelo Barajas representing Team Yonkers as always. Thank you so much for the love. David Baxter, what's going on with you, man? Appreciate you so much. He's waiting on that bed dancer, man. I know we all are, bro. So thank you so much for being patient. I'm still gunning for sometime this year to be able to bring that thing to fruition. We have a lot of fun in the group lives with that one. I don't know if you're part of that one, David, or not, but if you haven't, check it out. It's fun. It's definitely a good time for sure. Ruben Willis, what's going on with you, man? Appreciate you. Represent Phoenix. So thank you so much. You're local to us. That's what's up, man. So guys, check it out. Not a ton of stuff really to talk about today, but just some little quick tidbits. I want to keep you guys up to date on what's going on. A lot of you guys know we do have a sale going on right now. I know. I'm going to be just driving this sale into you guys until the date ends for the sale, but we got to do it, right? So let's get into it. If you guys did not know, we do have a sale going on right now. It actually didn't start today, started a few weeks back, but you're going to find some products on sale, some select products that are offered on sale at this time. Things like the MT18 on sale right now for $129.99. We have the Valkyrie in the TR as well as the MT version on sale right now for $259.99, marked down, I believe, $100. Then we have the Gen 9 also on sale, $100 off of that, and available in blue or the titanium that you see here in this photo. One of the biggest shockers that we have right now is the RDS kit. It's down to $99 for just the kit alone. Definitely worthwhile if you're trying to squeeze pennies out and get the most out of your buck. I feel like this is kind of a great way to go. If you like building, you like assembling your own cars, this is definitely a kind of a fun way to go at it. We also have the hauler available in red and blue on sale right now until, I believe, June 16th, if I'm not mistaken. And then we have the trailer. Trailer is also on sale at this time for $129.99. So if you have the hauler, you also want the trailer to be able to haul around some other stuff with you, right? And then, of course, the RDS ready to run version comes with gyro, servo, motor, everything you need except batteries. It is going to need a 2S shorty pack to be able to run. And these are on sale right now for $199.99. So that is what's going on right now. Take advantage of those sales and that deal that we have going on at this time. If there's something that interests you, or maybe you might know someone that might be interested in buying something, maybe they want to get into the hobby at maybe a better price point. Some of these products might be something that might be right up their alley that you might want to suggest to them. Who knows? Maybe even a good opportunity to stock up on some things for later in the year. If you have Father's Day that's right around the corner, maybe something worthwhile. If you have a father in your life that wants a hauler, or maybe just wants to get into an MT18 and start having a little bit of fun. I mean, hopefully some options that could help suffice Father's Day coming up as well. I mean, it is a little early for the holiday season, but you never know. Maybe something you guys can look into to save while you guys can. But, you know, there it is. There's a sale going on right now as we speak. And we appreciate all you guys for that. Sunset, give me 1 second. I'm going to let you guys know here in just one moment. All right. All right, guys. So with that said, we do have some events that are going to be happening, and one in particular that we just added to the docket that we're going to be at. But before we get into that, let's talk about what the virtual car show is. So for a lot of you guys that may not know, let me actually hide this really quick. There we go. A few weeks back, actually last month, we started Frankie Lopez in one of our groups recommended that, you know, what would be kind of cool to do is to offer a virtual car show. And I was like, you know what? How would I even do that? The more and more I thought about it, it just kind of hit me like a ton of bricks. You know what? It would be great if we can get anyone that owns a Redcat. I don't care if it's a basher, a crawler, a lowrider, or a drift car, just as long as it's a Redcat product, and giving you guys an opportunity to be able to give us some of those photos that you guys have that we may be able to use so that we can do two things. One, the beginning of every month, the first Wednesday of the month, have a virtual car show where I will throw up all of those pictures into a video, and we'll share all of those pictures of everyone's vehicles that we have, so that we can share with the world and allow the world to see some of your amazing work. And number two, select some of those photos that really make the cut, some of those ones that folks do a really good job at. They go outside, they set up their vehicle, take a nice, good scale photo, and we'll end up sharing those on social media platforms like Instagram, X, Facebook, Pinterest, and so on. So if you want an opportunity to have your vehicle shared here live on air every beginning of the month, you're going to want to make sure that you send those photos to this email address I'm about to share with you right here. You're going to send it to SA, that's Samuel Adams, at redcatracing.com. You're going to submit your photos. Now, I really want to keep in mind, guys, try not to send a bulk amount of pictures, but you can send up to 3 photos of the vehicles. We're going to pick the best one of it. If you have multiple pictures of multiple cars, we'll try and use those as best as possible. If you want affirmation, meaning credit for your photos that we use later on a post. If we do end up choosing to use it, I recommend giving us your handle. If you have an Instagram handle or you have a Facebook name or that you want to use or X name that you want to use, make sure you give us that information. Also, what would be very helpful is if you have a lowrider or a crawler, and let's say that your crawler is called, the tiny munchkin that could. I don't know. Maybe you have a lowrider that's like Midnight Evil is its name, AKA. Give us that name as well so that we can dub it in the post that we make. There's no guarantee that all of the photos that you send in can be picked to be used for a later post, but I promise you we're going to do our best to use them in the actual virtual car show that'll be aired here next Wednesday on air. So again, send your photos to sa@redcatracing.com. I will come in Monday morning, start collecting those photos so that we can add them into a video montage so that we can share with the entire world your guys' amazing creations. Again, it's just a little tiny thing that we're trying to do to help suffice, not even suffice, but just to try and share the wealth of all of you amazing builders out there and give everyone an opportunity to share some of their cool builds with the world to see. So if you have something, bring it on down, bring it on down. Roadside RC, I knew you would come up with something, bro. So I appreciate that. Mine's called Troy's Daddy. So we can kind of go back and forth on that one. So all right, guys. So let's see here. Let me bring that back up. Let's see. Captions. Let's hide that. And where did I put it? Here we go. There it is. So again, if you want to have your photos included in the virtual car show that we'll be doing at the beginning of every month, the first Wednesday, last Wednesday, let me go back a little bit. The last Wednesday of every month, I will be doing exactly what I'm doing here, sharing this email address with you guys and call to action. It's now time for you to share your photos with me, and we'll get those all lined up so that next Wednesday, the first Wednesday of the month, we'll have the virtual car shows to share with all of you guys so that you guys can see your vehicles shared here live on air. And again, some of those really good shots, if we find some good ones in the ones that you guys share with us, we'll end up using some of those photos on regular social media posts throughout the month. So keep an eye out for that as well. So there it is right there. We'll leave that up for you guys to have here in just a second. Let's see here. Craig Webb, what's going on with you, man, out of Grande Prairie, Alberta? Appreciate you so much for hanging out with us. Sunset, I appreciate you, man. Yeah, send those pictures in. We'd be happy to get those shared with the world. Alfonso Shida says, you try sending one, it didn't go through. Try sending it again. I'll keep an eye on it. If I get a blank one, I'll let you know that it didn't come through or something. Last time what I did was folks sent me emails with nothing on them, like just their text, but they didn't include the picture. So I just responded like, hey, do me a favor. I don't want to miss you, so please, send the picture. The picture didn't come through. Let's see. You're done, RC. Jeremy, what's going on with you, man? Thank you for hanging out with us. Jesse, ¿te sure said torta? Nah. It almost does. I almost cut that out. Torta. Crazy Train, what's going on with you, man? Appreciate you. Crow Below Customs is in the house as well. Alex, what's going on with you in Austin, Texas? I appreciate you. Jared say, why did we discontinue boats? The time I've been here, I've never seen a boat. And if there were any boats before that, they probably don't sell. We don't sell them because they probably didn't sell very well. Just the facts, of course. So there you guys have it, guys. There you know. If you want to participate in the virtual car show again, sa@redcatracing.com. Send in those pictures. I'll make sure to share them out with the world live here next week. So keep an eye out for that. And again, if they're really good pictures, you did a good job on them, you might see them being reshared on a social media post in the future. So keep that in mind. So now you guys know we have a sale going on right now that you guys can take advantage of. You have the ongoing virtual car show that is now open to everyone and ready to go. And Jesse, it better not be a picture like you sent me last time. I swear to you, bro, that was weird, bro. Don't do no weird stuff. Chris Andrade, what's going on with you, man? Appreciate you so very much, man. Sunset Cruises, not at this exact time. I don't have an exact date. We paused the pre-orders of them on the website while we tried to navigate what these tariffs and everything was going to be like here in the near future. With the pause happening right now, we don't know if this is going to stay put in this situation or not. But at the same time, the engineers are not taking their foot off the pedal. They're still working on engineering it. Right now, we're working on paint and paint colors with the founders group, and we're deliberating things with them for the Founders Edition. So one can argue that we're getting closer and closer. In a perfect world, I would say that we should still see it this year, but a lot of variables are still in the mix with shipping and what have you. So don't quote me on it, but that's kind of one of the reasons why we paused it, because of the uncertainty happening globally with shipping and tariffs. So we hope that once those things can calm down, we'll have a little bit better idea of an exact time frame. But our goal is to try and see if we can still match this year to have that released. And the goal, of course, with that product is to make sure that we do it justice and do it right. So a lot of our folks are involved in that in the Founders Edition group. They're all well informed. They're all up to the latest and greatest. We are communicating with them on a weekly basis, just like I am here with you guys, but with all the ins and outs of that design. And anytime we find a problem, they know about it. Every time we have a solution, they know about it. And every time there's a suggestion by the group, we know about it. So it's really, really a good interactive experience with our group in there. So I appreciate your question. Thank you so much. Carrie Rose, there you go. Appreciate that. Hopefully you enjoy that. Valkyrie, have a good time with it. Man, send some photos of you enjoying it. We would love to see that. Harlem NYCRC, what's going on with you, man? Appreciate you. Demolishers in the house, back at it again. Thank you for coming back week after week, brother, man. We appreciate you. Alex, no, there's just no room for Redcat in the no prep scene. Too many hands are in the mix, and that section of the hobby is just not as strong as it once was. Take it from someone that actually used to participate and race inside of it since day one. It just has not seen a lot of the growth, so it just makes no sense to spend the R&D to create a product to put in that market that is kind of already doing and did very well with other manufacturers in the past, but they're just not holding on to that, that pop these days. But who knows? Like anything else, it has its waves. We saw that happen with the drift scene many moons ago, where it kind of started dying down and came back up, and then died down, came back up again. It kind of ebbs and flows. I'm hoping that's going to be the same thing with the no prep scene, that it kind of spikes back up again. But when you're hitting, 100 and some miles an hour and 1,300 feet, where cars are getting lift off, from air underneath, I mean, it turns into quite a bit of science, and it's fun to say the least. So very competitive at that. But yeah, just not for our sake, not in our market space anytime soon. Chris, I agree with you, bro. A drift truck would be amazing. A drift taco truck would be perfect. So I'm with you there. Ruben Willis, what do I think about a rose chrome chassis for the Lowrider? I think that would be awesome. I would venture to love to see it. I would love to see someone maybe test it out, maybe on a chrome chassis, using maybe a translucent with a little bit of maybe pink hue to it. Worth a shot, maybe. That rose gold is definitely not pink, right? Damn. I can venture to see someone painting one. See, now you got the wheels turning, Ruben. Thank you for that. Sunset Cruise. Okay, so I got the color idea. I haven't seen you guys do a midnight purple. We haven't. In fact, we're not going to talk about any colors here because that is proprietary to the group. So only they get to vote on those colors and options thereof. So that's kind of the cool part about being in that group and being a part of the Founders Edition, setting, is that we allow ourselves to really kind of get in depth with them and have a good time with them and allow them to vote on quite a bit of things. So yeah, we'll definitely look at some other options as we go. I know we sampled a color we just received, and I liked it. I loved the clear on it. It looked really good. So it looks promising at this time. Let's see. Michelangelo, since the 59 is discontinued and the no magnetic mounts, do you guys have the body mount? Mine broke. I do not know, Michelangelo, but I'm going to find out for you and see what they have in stock in that sense, or if there's options for the future as well on that. Danny, what's going on with you, man? Thank you for hanging out, brother. Mr. Shadow, what's going on with you out of Fallstown, Texas, man? I love it. Sylvester Williams, Flip Best. Let's see here. Ooh, Skunks, there you go. I'm gonna spray. When he gets, he's gonna spray his candy wine with fat gold flakes. I can see that, bro. I can see that. I want to do like white with like neon pink and blue. I mean, like the cups, the styrofoam cups. I want like that livery on mine. I'm saying. Nitro Pimp, dude, sometime between, maybe 2029 and 2032, I'm hoping, I'm hoping by then I could talk them into it. Speed Demon RC, appreciate the kind words, man. We love that you're enjoying it. I love that truck. I actually had a really good time filming it and abusing the snot out of it. It's a fun truck to have. So I appreciate seeing people enjoying it. So thank you so much for that feedback. I love it. Jesse, man, appreciate that so much. Yeah, that was a new design of a wheel. The previous ones we did a two-piece. A lot of folks have done two pieces. We went with the one-piece one on that one to simplify it. It doesn't give you as much detail, I feel, but they seem to be holding up fairly well for a lot of folks. So I'm glad that you're having a good experience with them. Brandon Ray's, I second the fit scale. I'm telling you guys, I'm working on it, okay? Maybe one day. I don't know. They laugh at me every time I bring it up. Marshall, what's going on, brother, man? How you doing, bro, man? Thank you for hanging out with us. Always good seeing you. Dwayne, this is you might have missed this earlier. Like I mentioned before, we paused. It is on the website, but it's paused. We're not offering it for sale on the website pre-orders. We paused everything because of the uncertainty that we had as a whole with the tariffs and everything happening. We did not want to continue allowing people in until we kind of knew what was happening with the market, so to speak. So now that we have a pause, we're kind of waiting to see if this pause is going to continue for the long term or if we're going to have ebbs and flows with it. But we just paused it and we updated all the information in there as well. So it is on the website. It's just pausing the selling of pre-orders at this time. Once we are ready to sell, though, we're going to go ahead and offer those back up again and do a final call for anyone that wants to get in and order one. They can get in at that point, or they can wait for the standard version that'll come with a lot less bells and whistles and maybe not even any chrome or gold bits on it, nothing like that for the generic public to have. And they will get theirs roughly around 3 to 6 months after the founders have all had their trucks. So. Yeah, Sunset, that was a tester that we did just to have it on display there. But it may be a color that you may see at some point as well. You never know. One thing, too, is that in the Founders Edition group, the color that's going to be chosen, that color is never going to be used again. So it's going to be only used one time. So we're not going to reuse it, for other projects of the Bed Dancer, in the future. So it'll be proprietary just to the founders as well. Mob Ties, what's going on with you, brother? Oh man, my pups, dude. I'm finally able to get a little bit more sleep. Right, I'm up to like 3 hours between feedings right now. Unfortunately, I did lose one pup. Just puppy fading syndrome is what they called it. Is what they told me. I just wouldn't latch on. I had to, hand feed him, and she didn't make it. So I mean, out of the 6 pups that I have, my 6 Frenchies, I only lost one so far. I've won it all. I'm manifesting. I'm not losing any more. But they're doing good right now. They're holding it well. Definitely a learning experience as I go. But it's been fun seeing them grow. They're cute. I don't know, dude. How do you have Frenchies, bro, and like let them go? Like I just can't do it. Like they look like this. Look at that. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? They're cute little puppies. I know. I'm like a proud dad. Here's the other one here. So thank you so much, Mob Ties, man. I appreciate you, brother, man. Thank you for reaching out on that. Edward, I have not received any update as of yet, but thank you for that question. I'm going to make sure that I put a pin in that so that I can ask the powers that be and see what might be, coming in the future for that. So thank you, Edward, for that question. I do appreciate you. Dark Woods, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you. Jacob, what's going on? Says, when I came back out to work, I brought my Marksman with me that I bought off my cousin. I forgot to grab the battery for it, so hopefully this weekend I'll be able to run it. There you go, man. I love it, man. I actually enjoy that. The Marksman, I have a good time with that one. And again, my kid, he's 13 now. He's been abusing the snot out of his, and it hasn't broken, hasn't given me any issues to repair yet. So I'm like, every time we go to an event, just go keep going at it until something happens, Jacob's like, don't forget the nuclear sub. It's got to be hydrogen nitro nuclear sub. Let's see here. Michelangelo, we hope to see more Monte Carlos arrive, hopefully within the next month or so. We had a lot on order, and obviously with the pause, we were able to get containers on the water and out to us. So I'm hoping that we do see some of these arrive soon before not, because we do have a lot of people that are actually waiting to purchase them in both the blue and the black color options. So I'm hoping we get them here pretty soon. So thank you for that. Let's see here. All right, guys. Calvin, great question. Any plans for a large-scale rear-wheel drive drift in the future, like the RDS, but 8 to 5th scale? I feel like that's a huge untapped market. Yeah, it's one of those things where like you can look at it a few ways. You can go with that platform and expand it and go that big and be the only manufacturer that has something that size to where, there isn't a lot of people that you can compete with or have fun with except anyone that owns one of that size. Or you can just be the first to do it and they do well and they sell well, right? We've seen quite a bit of things happen in the market when it comes to large scale RC cars. Some have dwindled and kind of died out, and some have become pretty good staples. For us to get into a market to do something that size, anything big, it takes a lot of real estate, right? Not just with the R&D department to be able to create something of 8th or 5th scale capacity, but then also think about the footprint that it takes in the warehouse for those boxes, the container ships that are going to be filled up with said boxes of that size. The magnitude of those things minimizes how many amounts of units we can bring in at one time. So there's a lot of those things that kind of keep in mind, and it's got to make dollars and cents, but I love the idea. I like it. Shane, people want to know, when are you going to make a 5th scale RDS? No. Come on, dude. With someone your size, you could probably sit in it. No? I tried, guys. I'm trying. And Bo, no, we have not. Obviously, we have them on sale right now. We haven't stopped on them at all. They're still here for the long haul, from what I'm told. Nothing weird or that I've heard at any time soon. So, Kondu, what's going on with you out of Japan? Appreciate you. Thank you. Everyone wants that Lowrider taco truck. Brian, that makes sense too. I didn't even think about that. Imagine the space that you'll need for a 5th scale to get sideways. That's something this big, kind of like just, it'd be like me trying to like navigate my big gut, like. Oh, absolutely, Chris Webb. Give me one sec. So guys, for all you guys that are just joining us in, if you guys don't know, last Wednesday of every month, we're going to be sharing an email address for you guys if you want to participate in our virtual car show. The virtual car show will take place the first Wednesday of every month. So the best way that I can ask you guys to please send me those photos so that we can share with the world is to email them to sa@redcatracing.com. Send them on out, please give us your affirmation or whatever account you want me to tag, if it's an Instagram account that you have or something of that nature. And we'll make sure that we share these photos live next week on a video montage that I'll create for everyone on a virtual car show live here. And if you take a good enough picture, odds are I'll probably end up using those photos on a live post throughout the month. So if you want, credit for that photo, please give me your name or your, handle for your social media so that we can give you guys some love on that as well. So you guys are going to want to send those photos to sa@redcatracing.com and we'll get that started so that next week, next Wednesday, we'll do it here live, share all those photos with everyone, do a virtual car show. It can be a lowrider, a basher, it could be a hauler, it could be a crawler. It doesn't matter. As long as it's a Redcat product, share away. Let's have a good time, and let's be able to highlight some of your guys' amazing builds out there. All right. So with that said, guys, let's talk a little bit about events, and then we'll let you guys get on to the rest of your amazing day. So first and foremost, there is a new event that just got added onto the mix. This event's going to be happening Saturday, June 14th. This is Father's Day weekend. This is the Lowrider magazine hosting the San Diego Lowrider Show. RC Boulevard scene will be set up by Galindos Custom Bike Shop and Parts. Saturday, June 14th at SoCal Sports Complex in Oceanside, California. If you want tickets to this event, please make sure to head on over to the link in the description of this video to buy your tickets. If you are a service member, I do believe that they're giving a 50% military discount to anyone who has served for you to enter this show. I do believe it is an outdoor event, so please come prepared. Bring your sunscreen and, dress for the weather that is going to be happening. Redcat will be there as well to support. And we'll be there in person. I'll be out there with my camera snapping some pics. So if you do have your vehicle with you and come on out, stop by the booth. Let me take a picture of you in your car so that we can share with the world when I come on back. But it should be a good time. San Diego, it'll be a first time for us attending San Diego. First time for Redcat to be there, mingling with a lot of great folks out in that area. So I'm looking forward to it. There's going to be obviously the car show. It's going to be a concert, a hop contest, and of course the Boulevard scene as well. So guys, definitely check it out and come on out. Let's have a good time if you guys are anywhere near and dear. Next up, we have Dreams in. Oh, I got to do it right. The next event that we have coming up is Dreams in Motion, hosting their second annual car show. Street scene hosted by Mr. Cory L. Clark and the booth set up by Skunks Hobbies. This event's going to go down on Saturday, June 28th, 2025 in Prescott Valley, Arizona. This event is free to all spectators, so come on out and enjoy the scene. There's going to be food. There's going to be vendors. There's going to be a good time and a lot of great cars, so come on out. Let's make it happen. All right, guys? This year, there's not going to be a charge if you guys want to be a part of the RC Lowrider scene with Skunks and Cory. If it goes well and they come back next year, then they'll probably start charging then. So this year, let's go out. Let's have a good time, Next up, we have Valley Lowriders hosting their annual picnic. This event's going to happen August 3rd, Harlon Block Park in Weslaco, Texas. This is a free-to-all event, so come on out with a good time, smiles, and a good energy and vibe, and let's have a good time. Valley Lowriders have been hosting this event for a couple years. They've been doing it well. I love what they're doing out there, so much love to everyone that's involved. And, come on out if you're anywhere near and dear. We'll have a good time with it. Last but certainly not least, we have Ledgestock 2025 going down August 7th through the 10th. And this is going to go down in Harrisville, New Hampshire. If you want information on this event, there is a link in the description of this video. I'm going to send you right to the page of it directly so that you can get all the latest and greatest information for it. So there it is, guys. That's what we have going on right now. Those are the events that are happening that I've been made aware of and some of the events that we'll be attending as well. Let's see here. Phoenix RC Crawlers, what does the sunscreen speak of? Hey, listen, I don't use it, but some people might need it. So I gotta let everyone know. Okay. Some people might need some blockage, some SPF 80. It's like paste. Sunset, he says, are y'all going to be at Salt Lake? No, we will not be at the Salt Lake show this year. We'll be missing that one. We should be doing, as I've mentioned, the San Diego one. If all goes well, we'll definitely be wrapping up in Las Vegas for that event as well, for the Las Vegas Lowrider Super Show. It's an annual staple event to be at. And I think that wraps us up for the year. And I do believe that they kick off early next year in January, and they're going to kick it off in Long Beach, California for the Lowrider Super Show. So that should be another fun one to keep an eye out for as well. So guys, there you have it. One last call to action. If you guys don't know, you guys missed out, you guys want to participate in the virtual car show, email your photos to sa@redcatracing.com. I'm going to grab all those pictures come first thing Wednesday morning to make the montage of the video that we're making for the virtual car show that we'll be doing here live on air. And if you have a good enough picture, we might be able to use that photo on a post that we'll share with the entire world later on throughout the month. So if you want an opportunity to have your vehicle seen here live for all of you amazing viewers to see and potentially elsewhere, you're going to want to submit your photos to sa@redcatracing.com. All right, guys, we appreciate you guys so very much. Thank you guys for always hanging out with us and having a good time with us. We appreciate you guys coming back week after week, even when sometimes I don't have a lot of concrete information to share with you guys like I usually like to, but I promise you, good stuff's coming. Just be patient with me, work with me, and just keep coming back and let's have a good time with it. Well, I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. You guys stay safe, stay blessed, keep the rubber side down, and we'll see you guys here same time, same channel, same ugly face. Till next time, peace out.